Welcome back. My name is Scott Aromatico, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 7 fall cologne fragrances. And of course we're talking about one of my favorite cologne houses, Barrett fragrances. And I should correct myself because I really think of them more as an inspiration house than a cologne house. Well, what's the difference? I think usually colognes are spot on. Inspirations have a lot of the same key ingredients, but maybe go in their own direction. And I feel like Barrett Fragrances does that with a lot of their cologne fragrances. And one of the things I love about colognes, and you may be asking yourself, cologne fragrances, what are those? Or why should I even get involved in those? I think for a lot of reasons. I know there's a lot of those purists out there who are kind of niche snobs who, don't like copycat fragrances. I definitely think there's a place for them in everyone's collection, and because the economy is just not doing that good, and why should people be held back from getting awesome smelling fragrances, when they can't afford them? A lot of these niche fragrances are what, $100, $200, $300, $400 on up. Designer fragrances are, $100, $150, somewhere in that price range. And when you can get a 50 ml from Barrett Fragrances for just under 45 bucks, you can't beat it. And guys, I love fall time. Fall time is the perfect time of year. I love wearing those sweet smelling, gourmandish, heavy fragrances. They've got vanilla, they've got tobacco, whatever the case may be. They may be boozy. I love those fragrances, and I know you guys do too. And these are 7 of my favorite, and I have a ton. I have a bunch, guys. These are 7 of my favorites so far from Barrett Fragrances that are perfect for this time of year. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first one is a favorite, of course. Everybody's gonna love this fragrance. Everybody loves the niche fragrance from Kilian. And of course, I'm talking about Angel Share, and this is Divine Intervention. First of all, shout out to Ross for the new appearance of the bottles, man. The presentation is just absolutely amazing. I love the caps. Of course, got a fingerprint on there, sorry about that. But guys, they're very reflective, hard to photograph, but this fragrance smells amazing. And if you love Angel Share, I know you don't love that $245 price. Guys, $44.99, and you're gonna get that same gorgeous booziness coming from the cognac, that nice sweet cinnamon. Of course, you got that creamy vanilla-like note in here as well. You got that praline, slightly woody, as the fragrance starts to dry down. But one of the things I love about Divine Intervention is I feel like it's a lot more smoother, a lot fresher, and that's coming from an ambergris note that's in this. And there's also a nice smoothness and sweetness coming from the caramel as well that is added to this composition. I haven't had an original bottle, but I have owned a decant of Angel Share, and man, this one is every bit as good. Every time I wear it, my wife and my son and all my children ask me what I'm wearing. This is definitely a head turner. And one of the things also I love, not just the price of Barrett Fragrances is that you spend that $44 and you're getting the highest quality oils. You got to be careful when you spray these. Don't spray them on clothes because this is a very high concentrated oily kind of fragrance. Here, I'll spray it on my hand and show you. So guys, this fragrance has got staying power. I can already smell it without bringing my hand up to my nose. The scent bubble is going to be huge, projection huge, and you're going to get A+ hours with these oils, guys. If you love Angel Share, please check out Divine Intervention. If you guys want to save some money to Barrett Fragrances, I have a code listed in the description down below. I'll leave it there, make it easy for you guys to find, and you guys can save a little bit of money off your already low price of 44 bucks. We already talked about Angel Share. We're gonna stay with Kilian and talk about this one right here. This is called Dark Apparition. This is an inspiration of Kilian's Black Phantom. And guys, Black Phantom will run you around $290 on up. Like I said, $44.99, you can't beat it. Plus use my discount code, you're gonna save a ton of money. If you love Kilian's Black Phantom, or maybe you've never gotten to buy a bottle of it because the price was too high, you're gonna love Dark Apparition, guys. As soon as you smell it, you get a whole lot of that dark, almost bitter-like chocolate. There's a nice booziness coming from the rum. You've got some caramel in there as well. And then that coffee note really shines through the mid. I really love that coffee note. There's a little bit of sugar cane. And then there's also some bitter almond in here as well. At least that's what I detect to my nose. And then you get nice creaminess coming from the sandalwood. and this fragrance is just absolutely amazing. And where I think this fragrance goes in a different direction is there's a lot of patchouli in this one in the base that kind of just complements that dark chocolate note. Guys, this is the perfect fall and winter fragrance. Again, you're gonna get a whole lot of projection, a whole lot of staying power. This is a nice, highly concentrated oil. It smells so good, guys. And if you love Black Phantom, you're gonna love Dark Apparition. It is amazing. One of my favorite scents to wear this fall, guys. I love this presentation. It's so good. So definitely check out this one. It is a must-have cologne on your list. I also wanted to show you, they have the 50 mLs and they have the 10 mLs. And guys, this is what the 10 ml looks like. I love this presentation. And you just twist the cap, right? And you get an amazing fragrance right here, guys. I love this one. This is Return to Darkness, or otherwise known as Back to Black. Oh, this one smells so good, guys. I actually owned a decant of this. I had a 10 ml and I blew through it the first winter I had it because it just smells so amazing. Let me spray this one. Oh, the honey in this is absolutely amazing. If you love vanilla, if you love cherry, if you love tobacco, this is the fragrance for you. It smells absolutely amazing. Where I think this fragrance differs, nice clean freshness coming from the rose. And I think there's a little bit of patchouli added for extra oomph. Guys, this is such an amazing gourmandish fragrance. You get that almond, that gingerbread, nutmeg, cardamom, amber. This is a nice, warm, cozy fragrance that's absolutely gorgeous, guys. And these 10 ml bottles are so cool. Guys, you can pick these up for $11.99, right? If you don't want to spend the 44 bucks or the 50 ml and you just want to try them out, guys, $11.99, absolutely amazing for a 10 ml. You cannot beat that, and you can try these fragrances out and not be out of a bunch of money and get a discount through my discount code, guys. So definitely check out this one right here, Back to Black. It smells absolutely amazing. I had the original. This one smells just a little bit different because of the rose note in here, giving it a little bit more of a freshness and a little bit more oomph because of the patchouli note that's in this as well. Definitely try out Back to Black for this coming fall, because guys, what is that fragrance? Like close to 300 bucks online? You don't want to spend that. So spend the 11 bucks and you'll get a nice fragrance from Barrett Fragrance. Next one is one of my all-time favorite gourmand fragrances. I love Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. It is one of my favorite fragrances. I know a lot of you probably don't like sweet fragrances like I do, but I love Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Is absolutely amazing. And this one, guys, it to me smells spot on. This is 90% Lost Cherry. It just smells so good. It's all about the bitter almond. It's all about all the black cherry, the cherry liqueur, the sour cherry, guys. There's a rose note in here as well. You got a lot of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, cozy benzoin, and some creamy sandalwood. And for $44.99, you can't beat it, guys. Lost Cherry in the store for 1.7 is gonna cost you somewhere just under 400 bucks. Guys, you cannot beat this. It just smells so intoxicating. Oh, man, one of my favorites. It's perfect for the date night. Guys, when you're going out, when you just want to be indoors, it's snowing outside or raining or whatever the case may be, you know, to curl up with a good book, have a movie marathon with your significant other, Netflix and chill, if you will. Guys, this one does the trick. It is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. Definitely check it out. It's got a big scent bubble, big scent trail. If you're looking for an awesome inspiration to Lost Cherry, check out Dark Cherry by Barrett Fragrances. It is so good. Next one we'll talk about. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I have never ever smelled this fragrance. I still need to get my nose on it. I need to buy a decant, guys. This one is called Spirit of Satin, not Spirit of Satan. Spirit of Satin. This is an inspiration or a clone of Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Oud Satin Mood. Guys, this one smells so good. I smelled it already, and this one is really good. Oh man, the rose in this is so opulent. It's so refined. There's a lot of rose going on. There's Bulgarian rose, there's Turkish rose, there's some nice vanilla, and then you got a nice little punch from that oud. But guys, it's not an overpowering mood. It's not a medicinal oud. It's very smooth. It smells really, really good, and it goes really, really well with the violet in here. The violet gives it a nice powdery feel, helps make this a nice unisex fragrance in my opinion. And there's some nice cozy benzoin. Where I see this may go off in a different direction just by looking at the notes, This one may come across, I don't know, it may come across a little bit more creamier because of sandalwood and it's a little bit more muskier. Guys, but Oud Satin Mood is north of 300 bucks. Again, $44.99 plus you can use my discount code. They have so many good fragrances, guys. There's so many good ones on the list. Find one that works for you. If you're not into fall fragrances and you want something like a little bit more, fresh, they've got that. If you want something that's a little bit more versatile, they definitely have that as well. Check it out. I absolutely love their cologne, the Bleu de Chanel. It is one of my favorite fragrances I wear, and the bottle's almost gone. It's so good. All right, guys, last two. Now, I know you all love this fragrance. Absolutely amazing, right? It's one of the best fragrances on the market, but it's hard to find because I don't know why it's hard to find. Is it discontinued? I don't think so, but it's just really hard to find. And if you do find it, guys, you're gonna spend north of 300 bucks. Nobody wants to pay that for Tuxedo. That's too expensive, guys. So what you wanna do is you wanna buy a clone of Tuxedo. And I've got, just to show you the difference in presentation, I've got the original bottle. This one is called Tailor-made, and that is what the original presentation used to look like. And of course, this is what they look like now. But I just wanted to show you how Barrett Fragrances has upped their game, first class. The way the website is redesigned, they're doing some nice advertising, guys. This company is really exploding. Definitely check them out for your clones and your inspirations. Guys, this fragrance is so good. It's fresh and clean coming from the violet leaf. You got that beautiful citrus coming from the bergamot, opulent rose, a little bit spicy, patchouli, bourbon, vanilla, ambergris, guys. It's so good. But where this one's different is it's a little bit more sweeter. My wife was telling me that today because she wore this one. It's a little bit more sweeter coming from the lavender, and she actually prefers this one. We did a blind test and she picked this one every single time. She liked the lavender note in here, and she loved that nice smokiness coming from the vetiver. So this one, guys, is good. It goes 8+. It's absolutely one of my favorites. If you don't want to waste any sprays of your clone, then you can go ahead and buy one of these, okay? It's a good reason to have, if you don't want to waste any sprays of your niche fragrance or your luxury fragrance, you can just waste sprays of your cheap clone. Another good reason, guys, if you're niche snobs but don't want to waste your fragrance because it costs a lot of money, buy a clone. It's a good reason to have one, guys. Tailor-made is that clone. Last fragrance, okay? Here's another one of those 10 mLs for, around $11.99. Guys, this one is absolutely amazing because it is an inspiration of 1 Million Privé, and that fragrance I do know is discontinued. Everybody loves this one. It's one of their favorite 1 millions. At least that's what a lot of y'all tell me in the comment section, and it happens to be my favorite as well because it's a boss fragrance. It's so mature. It smells so good. The original 1 million has that mandarin, lots of cinnamon, tobacco, myrrh, tonka, patchouli. Guys, I love this one. To me, this smells pretty spot on, It's, probably around 80%, 80-90% smells spot on like 1 Million Privé. So that is a perfect fragrance to have for this fall. Very mature tobacco fragrance with a nice, sweet opening, guys. You can't beat it. So there you have it. Those are my 7 perfect clone fragrances for your perfume collection for this fall, guys. What are some of your favorite clones that you love, some of your favorite clone houses, or just some of your favorite clone fragrances in general that you look forward to wearing this fall? And guys, do you like having clones? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think they're a necessity in today's economy? Some of your favorite clone fragrances in the comment down below. I look forward to hearing from you. If you like today's video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of my fragrance family, hit that subscribe button down below and then hit those bell notifications off the side. I'll see you in the next video. Out.